So this is the proof of the Isosceles Triangle Theorem. So what this theorem says is that if somebody gives us a triangle ABC, that which is isosceles, and so we know that the side AB is going to be congruent to the side BC, then what that tells us is that actually this angle down here is going to be congruent to the angle over here, so that those two angles are going to be the same size. Now, how do we go about proving that that's going to be a true statement? Well, here's kind of how it goes. We look at our postulates that we have, and two of them, the protractor postulate and the continuity postulate. Now, what those two postulates enable us to do is to draw a ray here from B down, and what this ray will do is to divide this angle, angle ABC, up into two congruent size angles here. So we've got one angle on that side that's going to be the same size as the angle over here on the other side. So those two angles are going to be congruent. What that ray also gives us is an intersection point down here at point E. Now, this gives us two separate triangles that we have here. We've got a triangle on the left side, the blue triangle, and we've got a triangle over here on the right-hand side, the red triangle. Now, those two triangles are actually going to be congruent triangles. Now, we know that those are going to be congruent triangles by another one of our postulates, the side angle side congruence postulate. So how do we know that? Well, we know that this side is the same length as this side. We know that this segment BE is going to be the same length as itself. And because that's how we divided it up, we know that this green angle is going to be the same size as this red angle. So that's enough to tell us that both triangles are going to be exactly the same triangle. Now, in particular, what that means is that this angle down here is going to be congruent to this angle over here. And so kind of our final conclusion, that because the blue triangle is the same as the red triangle, that our angle here, angle EAB, is going to be the exact same size as the corresponding angle over here, angle ECB. And so that gives us the proof of the Isosceles Triangle Theorem.